What's up everyone, Mr. Biggs Johnson 18 here, also known as the infamous SSS Max 09 or Smack 09 from Xbox Live. Today I've got a pretty decent round of Demolition on Terminal. I've got something similar to the last match I posted, which was Capture the Flag on Scrapyard. And in that match, if you don't know, I went up above the map and drew up what I was going to watch, the area, what route I wanted my runners to take, and stuff of that nature. But instead of that on this match, I'm gonna just take a picture of the map and show you some stuff. So you'll see it in a second. But I'm playing on Terminal, and I was just trying some different game modes. Team Tactical is a good place to try that out in because it's so varied. But if you don't like a certain map and you only play Domination, just try playing Demolition or Free for All or something like that. Sometimes that gives maps new life. But right now that I'm up in the spot that I wanted to get to, I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about. Alright, so here's the map of Terminal. I'm just going to give you guys a few seconds to scan over it and get a look at it. Alright, so here's the map, and on it, the white boxes are the bomb sites. The red boxes are areas of the map that you want to own, make sure no enemies are in. And I'll start at A, and I'll explain more. Alright, so at A, you want to control the waiting area, which is right by the bomb. You also want to control the control room roof. That's very important because that's a way to access the bomb, and it's also a very good vantage point. And from the waiting room over, you want to control the Burger Town. If you can own that area, you will dominate a bomb site. Same thing, except at B, the only thing you really need to control is the plane, and it's nice to have control of the little tunnel going into the plane. If you can own those things, you've got B locked down, so that's pretty simple. Okay, so going back to A, there's three main entrances to this bomb site. One's by Burger Town, the second is the doorway by the hallway, and the third is the escalator. At B, they're coming from Domination A, so the tunnel is one way. Also coming from B Domination, they'd have to run out in the middle of the tarmac to do that, but still a way in. And then the back, crawling up the ladder and in, that's the third way. And those are the only ways. A note is also at A, you can crawl up onto the roof of the control room and jump down, but that's unlikely anyone's going to do that, especially if you have control of it. Here's some points that you can hold, basically spots to hide and defend in. I'll start at A, and that's the ones that are highlighted right now. They're in light blue. But basically, you want to be up on the roof. That's a good spot. Behind the garden near the escalators. In the corner near the escalators, there's like a couch in the corner. That's good cover. And I use that quite a bit. You'll see me in that spot in the video in just a moment. But there's also like a flower garden by C Domination. It looks kind of like a cross. And if you hide behind there, you can watch the entrance by Burger Town, and that's very good because the foliage covers you, and that's very handy. And also you can sit behind the counter in Burger Town. That's not a bad choice, but not as productive as the one by C. The points at B are much easier, and they're very obvious, so you want to be on guard. But one of them is in the cockpit, and that's a good spot. You can watch most entrances from there. The next one is right behind the bomb site. Like there's some seats that you can plant from. You can hide behind them and you can plant from there. So that's something to note. And the last one is the ladder up there, back at the back of the plane. You can jump on that ledge by the barrels. That's a good spot. Make sure you blow the barrels up before you go in there so you don't die. And another thing you might want to control is the tunnel. There's some rubbish in the tunnel that you can hide behind, and that's pretty good. So that's B. It's very easy. So expect a lot of competition if you're trying to plant there, because most people run there because it's easy to defend. Now I'm just gonna play, and basically what's going on is I'm hiding in that spot I told you about with the couch. And well, first of all, let me say something that's not really game related. My commentaries, I've listened to them. I obviously listened to them before I post them, but it sounds like my voice is like I have a lisp or something, or like that I'm blowing into the microphone. And let me assure you, I am not doing that. It's just the fact that this microphone is bad, and I don't know, it just sucks. But anyways, So I was in that spot and I like moved because I didn't want to get killed, It's important to mix your spots up. If you stay in the same spot, you'll get fragged or RPG'd or whatever. But you can stay in like it all really depends, but I would recommend you move after a bit. Just play it on the safe side. But basically I'm just defending A from anyone that decides that they're stupid enough to come walking in my line of sight. Because if they do, I will kill them. There will be no mercy. Not that there would be any mercy, but if they had any hopes of it, it's not coming. Because, well, there's just no reason. But I'm getting kind of low on ammo, and that's kind of scary. But this is war, my friend. This is war. Running out of ammo. I don't know. There's been like sleight of hand and scavenger and bling that are so like handy to me. But unfortunately, I can only have one, and it's usually scavenger, so that's not really game related. But till the end of the round, I'm just gonna hide behind here, so preserve my streak so that I can get my emergency airdrop. So please forgive me, but all right. So before I start the second round, I'm gonna show you guys the spawn routes, like where people like to go, what are the hot areas to run to, and basically just what's up with that. So I'll start with the red because that's the attacking, and that's what I'm doing. Basically, there's two routes you can take. You can go up to the left towards Burger Town and head to A, or you can go to the right and you can go by the luggage area and over by the waiting counter thing to the tunnel at B. So that's what you can do there. You can also run up the middle, but that's kind of stupid because basically you just get killed right away, I would guess. But at the defender's perspective, you can do pretty much like four things. The first of which is you can run and crawl up the back of the plane. This isn't done much just because it's easier if you run up the side, which is the second way, and run up that little ramp into the plane. Like 80% of people do this, and then you can either go up into the control room up those stairs, or you can go inside and go up the escalators to A, and that's probably the second most used route from that side. So that's the spawn routes as I see it. So to kick off the second round, I'm basically just going to call up my Predator missile and kill a guy as he's running up the ramp. And like I said, there's guys going into the plane from the ramp, and there's also two guys going out the back of the plane. So predictable. Now I'm going to call in my care package, and I'm going to take care to actually get it on the ground so I can use it. I see so many times people just like half-ass call it in, which I find like retarded. I mean, if you're gonna earn that kill streak, you might as well use it. So I like shoot the glass and all that good stuff, but basically it's just a precautionary like attempt at making sure that I get it because I like care packages. But spent a good deal of time talking about that, and well, we already have planted at A, so that's kind of crazy because that was like a really fast plant. I actually like didn't expect us to plant it that fast, so I was a little confused when I ran up there. But luckily I had a pretty strong team, and they actually played the objective, and that's nice. So they just got to it as I was busy packing our spawn, dicking around. I can't watch the video, so I can't really give you any gameplay tips or anything other than the usual: use cover, play like cautious, I guess, so you don't die. But I will say this: if you get an emergency airdrop like I do, where you throw the smoke is where the first crate will fall, and after that they will all fall in the direction that you threw it. So if you're on like say underpass, you have to like be careful of where you're tossing it so that half your crates don't end up on the highway. So that's something to add. And also when you're playing objective games like this, if somebody's planting a bomb, their life is more important than yours. So make sure you cover them, and if you have to, sacrifice yourself for them. But with that, I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the round to enjoy. And please leave some feedback on what you liked about it, and just tell me what you liked. Tell me what you thought about it. So, peace.